Hi folks, it's nearly Christmas, so I thought I'd get into the swing of things. I'm going to wear this for the duration of the walk. I think it's the right thing to do considering the time of year. I'm parked up in the village of Barbondale, and I'm going to do a Wildcamp on the top of Calf Top. It's a 2,000 footer, exactly 2,000 foot. It recently got promoted from 1,099 foot, and it's just a walk out of the village really. Conditions are pretty good here in the valley. It's nice and sunny. There's a sprinkling of snow on the top, so it'll be interesting. I've never camped in snow before. I think it's forecast frost tonight, so this was kind of a test for me and a test for my gear really. I think these will be the coldest conditions I've wild camped in. So I'm just going to get ready and we'll see how we get on. Right, I'm out of the valley. I'm on the open moor now. I've just passed Escombe Pike, where I would have loved to stop. It's a right nice little rest spot, but there were people there, so I thought I'd move on. The climb out of the valley, God and Benny, forgot how steep it were. I did this route about 5 years ago. I remember finding it tough then. With this weight on my back, I thought my heart was going to explode out of my chest. We're about 320 metres here. There's no snow down at this point, but if you look over there is, and that's where I'm going. The Lake District across there looking very snowy. Just looking to Great Combe. It's like a lenticular cloud just behind it. And moving that way, that snowy one's a Gregareth. Up there, that is the first significant summit on the ridge. That's Castle Knott. I think it's about 540 metres. So I'm just below that at about 480 metres. This little cairn here. It's a fantastic day. It's cold when I stop. I'm knackered and all. I really struggled on the climb. I can tell it's been a month since I've done a walk. I've just took the temperature. On here it's 3 degrees. Wind speed, I got a maximum of 10 mile an hour. And putting that together gives a wind chill of -2. So if it stops like this, it's going to be very cold tonight. Well, that's the highest point, that's Calf Top. It's a bit scary. It's a bit alpine. What an awesome day. Right, I'm at the top. Some ornate decorations on this trig point. God, it just never seems to arrive, this top. It's like several false summits. It's bitter cold. The views are stunning. You can see the Howgill Fells, Wildboar Fell, lovely view down into Dentdale, Ingleborough over there, Morecambe Bay, I think. I am going to pitch the tent over here, clear a bit of the snow away, and I think I'm just going to stick it here. I don't think I'll have to hunt for water, I'm just going to melt snow. I've never done that before. I'm assuming it's safe to do that. Right, pitched up. It's absolutely stunning. The light's fantastic. The snow on the hillsides as the sun sinks low, it's creating all these shadows and ripples. Wildboar Fell over there. I think you can see Mickle Fell even. First pitch, with the Howgills in the background. Lakeland Fells over there. The Howgills are just sort of getting a bit of a cap of cloud. Right, I'm not that well organised. It's a whole different ball game when the weather's like this. Just got to be careful. I don't want any encroachment of snow inside or anything. It's a bit of a tip. Put the bags lofting. I think I'm going to make a brew soon. I've not had a brew since breakfast time. It's absolutely freezing now. It's below freezing already because damp things are starting to freeze in the porch of the tent. I don't think I'll be spending much more time outside now. Ah, yeah, it's a bit parky out there. Not used to these temperatures. I've got changed, well, semi-changed. My trousers are a bit damp at bottom, so I've changed my trousers. My feet were a little bit chilly, so I put some fresh socks on, and I've got them stuffed down the sleeves of my thicker down jacket. I've had a brew. I'm melting snow. The inside of the tent's the right tip, but yeah, it's a different kettle of fish in these sort of conditions. I need to organise myself a lot better, I think. Oh yeah, you might have noticed the decent lighting in here. Thanks for all your suggestions, all the people who did. I eventually went with, I think it's called like a Goal Zero mini lighthouse. It's right good it is, I like it. It like doubles up as a torch as well. I don't know whether this is picking it up, but there's frost inside the fly sheet already. I've just been outside. It's clear, quite starry. I've just took a temperature reading. It's exactly 0. With a wind chill, although the wind has dropped a bit now, it was -6. So yeah, it's pretty cool really. I don't fancy going out again. But I'm all right in the tent. I'm comfortable. I'm nice. I've had something to eat. Just having a little bottle of wine. When I woke up this morning, and the thought of like going out of the house, spending the night in the cold, it was kind of exciting, but I had to kick myself up the arse a little bit to do it. I've kind of written off this year. It's been a bit of a shit year, really. My mum died in April of coronavirus. And then, if that ain't bad enough, a few weeks ago, my dad died of coronavirus. So I'd just had enough of this year. Just wanted to wind down now till Christmas. Give the kids a right good Christmas, because they've had a bad year. They've lost 2 grandparents who they were very close to. So yeah, I had to really sort of force myself out a little bit this morning, I must admit. But conditions have been fantastic. Really enjoyed the snow, the clear skies, the views. It's a really good viewpoint, Calf Top. Cracking view to the O'Gills. Anyway, when I've just been out now, if you look to the west, you can see like all the streetlights in towns to the south and west. I guess it's like Lancaster and places like that. But when you look towards Dentdale, there's just tiny little isolated pinpricks of light on the hillsides. And in the valley bottom, it looks, I don't know, it just looks very remote and mysterious, I suppose. I like it. It's just after 8 o'clock. I've left no trace. I'm going hit the road. So I've stopped on Escombe Pike, and there's nobody here today, which is nice. It's a lovely little belvedere, this. Not very high, I'm not even sure if it's 300 metres, but it's a right good vantage point for the village of Barbondale down there. The Loon Valley is stretching its way north up there. I don't know whether you can make out the actual River Loon on the far side, looks quite swollen. I can see some snowy mountains in the Lake District, the clouds just looking like it's parting over there. I think that could be like High Street. Down here's Black Combe. Well, I'm here as well. I'd just like to say thank you to someone on a YouTube station who gave me a shout out. It was unexpected and I thought it was a really kind gesture. So thank you, Tito the Troddler, for that. If you like wild camping with a bit of local history thrown in as well, yeah, his video is definitely worth watching. I think I first tuned in, I was doing a bit of research on Yocknthwaite Moor at the top of Wildcamp. It's one of the Dale's 2,000 footers I've not done. Anyway, Tito did a wild camp up there, so that's one in the pipeline for me as well. So yeah, Tito, thank you for that. I'm not sure how these little geology pieces are received really, but in for a penny, in for a pound. This sort of block of fells, Middleton Fell, even though again I think it's in the Yorkshire Dales National Park, it's geologically different. It's more like the O'Gills. The rocks are older than the main Pennines over there. and they're separated from the main Carboniferous Pennines over there by a big fault called the Dent Fault. Yeah, the Dent Fault. There's like a series of 4 faults that sort of break up the Pennines north of the Air Gap. You've got one that goes through Malham, which is the Craven Fault. Then you've got this one that cuts up Barbondale, which is the Dent Fault. Then it sort of heads northwest and becomes the Pennine Fault, which is where we were at Highcup, Merton Pike sort of area. And then there's a fault that turns back east called the Stublick Fault. So the Pennines sort of broken up into a series of blocks. I think the Dales is the Askerig block, and the North Pennines is the Alston block. So yeah, it's quite complex and interesting geology, this part of the world. Right, I'm going to sign off there now. I'm just going to say that I consider last night a success, really. I'll be honest, I was a bit apprehensive about it, camping in sort of such cool conditions, snow on the ground. There's 1 or 2 things I've learnt. I'm very disorganised. The tent porch are a right mess. I was struggling cooking in there and stuff, so I need to get better organised, really. I was warm. Yeah, I was warm enough. I think I fell asleep about 10. And I woke up again about 2, so that was a good solid 4 hours. And I needed to get out for a wee then. Anyway, when I come back in, I chilled considerably, and I struggled warming up after that a bit, really. But I kind of dozed on and off then till I got up about 7ish. So yeah, I know I can do it now. So hopefully there'll be more winter wild camps like this. So anyway, thanks for watching. This will probably, this will be certainly my last camp before Christmas, so I wish you Merry Christmas as well. But I would like to squeeze one in between Christmas and the New Year. I did that last year, but we'll just have to see with what's going on and everything. So yeah, see you later.